All right, we're here with Newberry head coach Deral Brown. Coach, tell us about how the preseason went and the season's underway. How are things going at Newberry?
Things are going great. We had an awesome preseason. We finished up with what we call No Sheep Week. Everyone typically knows that is H Week, but the guys crushed it. We're feeling healthy. October 10th, we celebrated the official start of the season, and we're ready to rock and roll just under a month before that first competition. So the guys are looking to be done with all the practice and actually get on the mat and show what we've been working hard to achieve.
Newberry's got a storied history. Kind of tell people that don't know much about Newberry, kind of about the campus and about the program at Newberry.
Yeah. So like you said, definitely a huge tradition of success within the program. We actually are fairly young, less than a decade old, but in that short time, we've had over 100 NCAA national qualifiers. We've had 4 NCAA champs as well, and 46 different NCAA All-Americans. And so for a young program such as ourselves, super proud about the tradition of success. But beyond winning championships, I think the main thing people should know about Newberry and our coaching staff, our faculty, and just the staff in general is that we value our student athletes as humans first. Then we look at them as students, and then we look at them as athletes. That's not to say we don't hold them accountable, to the standard of excellence that you have to have in order to win and be successful in life, because we certainly do. But at the end of the day, we value making sure that when they graduate and they walk across that stage, they can look back at their experience and see that they truly have matured and developed into the person, the man that they wanted to be.
What are every coach has a vision every year for their school, like your goals. What are your goals this year for Newberry, and kind of what's your motto? Like, what are you trying to get the guys to buy in on?
Yeah, I think goals for this season. Actually, one huge goal is academically. We've been hounding the guys day in and day out. Academics matter, GPAs matter. When you go to apply for a job, they ask for those transcripts for you to submit those. You know what I mean? And they want to kind of see that history. And even if you're not applying right out of school, if you're looking at graduate school for GAs, which some of our guys are looking to do so they can go get their master's, that GPA is going to matter too. So goals are to achieve a higher GPA than we had last year. We finished up the spring semester with a 3.0. So I would like to achieve anywhere between like a 3.25 and a 3.5 in the classroom. On the mat, we'd like to repeat and win that 11 Super Region 2 title. And we've just been preaching 2 things to the guys in the way of the intangibles and being tough. We always say no sheep because we're the wolves. We don't want any sheep walking around here pretending to be a wolf and they're not. So me and Coach Blanton are very adamant that we're drilling and instilling them principles of toughness and those intangibles that you need outside of technique. But in addition to that, we preach accountability a lot too. It's really hard to, say, it's really easy to say you want to be a champion and you want to accomplish all these huge goals, but it's also really easy to not hold yourself accountable. So we as coaches do our due diligence in holding them accountable, and we make sure the guys do that for each other as well.
I know you had the Decatur brothers come in, and is there anybody that you're in the freshman class that you're excited about, or just who are the leaders in the room? Who are your leaders in the practice room? And
yeah. We got a lot of leaders in the room, the Decaturs being 2 of them. Awesome to have those 2 North Carolina boys in the room. We had Spears, fellow North Carolina guy. He was actually around here at the tournament somewhere. I saw him today. Okay. But yeah, Zach Shoup, he's a returning national qualifier. We got Brandon Gant, who I would say is a very vocal leader in the room. And also a lot of our upperclassmen in general, Devin Rice. The list really does go on and on. We actually started this season a leadership council where we kind of took and plucked different people from each class to sit on that council, and those are really outside of our captain service, kind of those more vocal leaders in the wrestling room.
All right, well, good luck this season. Appreciate your time, and